Hello. This is a plan B for our launch of the new collection. Apologize. Sorry for everybody who waited for us on the YouTube, but that went down in a flash. So you probably will catch this on a repeat. So my name is Cris and
Stephanie.
This is Stephanie. And we have a shop called Cris Crochet Shop.
I'm a mermaid.
Yeah, she's a mermaid. Stephanie is a big part of our endeavor here. She is my inspiration for everything I create. Okay. The new collection for today that we're going to launch, Stephanie and I and her dad have been working on it. So first of all, I'd like to ask, how are you all, you guys? We're hoping that we find you in good spirits, considering the situation that we're all in. Right, so if you go to our website, criscrochet.co.uk, if I can find this video. Oh, here we go. The link, I'm going to put a comment here. The link to the collection is in the comments, so criscrochet.co.uk/blankets. Okay, so that's part of what we're releasing today. Okay. The main reason why we're launching this is when I first started crocheting, Stephanie was just born.
My blanket.
Yep, I made her a blanket. This was the blanket, the first baby blanket I made for her. And I had just started to learn how to crochet. It really helped me because I did my teacher training at the same time. You know, she was 6 months old, and I started my teacher training. And I would have to travel by train, and we used to live in London. And this really helped me, you know, cope with the commute and all that. All right, so it's not just the baby blankets that we're releasing. Mostly, I wanted to share the joy, and also just, I think there's also like a mental health benefit in crocheting. So I've also included 5 video tutorials on how to make all of these blankets. Okay, and the title of our collection is called Rainbow Grannies and Surprise Babies. And my inspiration for this title is, every so often I hear some of my friends going like, oh yeah, I found myself pregnant or whatever, you know, wait 8 months from now, and you know, but we don't know by that time if things are going to be more free than now. So here's an example of one of the blankets. It used to take me months to make one, but after crocheting for a few years, this actually took me 1 week to make. Okay, that's right. And I think Stephanie has a favorite. Could you get that? Do you still have? Wait, no, I have it. Stephanie has a favorite. You want to show the favorite? Tell them what it is.
It's a 12-sided star blanket. Hey!
So when I was making this, she said, I want that. So much for putting this in my shop. So this is, I call this a star blanket, a rainbow star blanket, or rainbow star Afghan. Okay. So the main theme of this baby blanket is rainbow. And if you're not familiar, we're currently using the rainbow as a symbol to support the key workers all over the world, not just here in the UK. So we have granny squares, we have granny stripes, we also have, this has many names. It has some call it a chevron stitch. I used to call it wavy because it's wavy. Zigzag or ripple. So I call it a ripple stitch. Okay, also in rainbow. Now, what was the New Year's resolution that I wanted to talk about that we are almost fulfilling? So when I started crocheting, those are like what, 6 years ago, because she's 6 years old. I asked the person that taught me, so what yarn do you use? And she said, oh, it's nice to use wool, but acrylic is cheaper. So that's where I started. I started using acrylic, and it is cheap, but I started to feel guilty using acrylic because it's environmentally not responsible to be shedding acrylic all over the place. Yep. Right. So I went and promised myself to stop using acrylic and start using 100% natural wool. It is really more responsible to use this. It is ecological, environmental friendly, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is more costly in terms of money, but in the overall cost of things, like cost of life, of nature, wildlife and all that, wool really is a more environmentally responsible choice. So the company that manufactures this, because they don't actually manufacture, but they treat the wool, actually they're just like an hour away from here. So the name of the company is West Yorkshire Spinners, and this particular wool is called Color Lab. I'm also making this available in my shop. That's right. You want to show them the different colors, my dear?
Okay.
Put it up the camera. All right. So which one's your favorite?
That one.
That's right. So this is her favorite. And this is a self-striping yarn. It's called Summer Pinks.
Summer pink.
Oh, yep. It's that age and, girly girl. She likes pink and all that. So this particular yarn, I know I'm surprised. Some people say wool is not very conducive to dyeing specific shades, but look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And this is only just a part of the collection. There's 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, I think 23 shades all in all, if I'm not mistaken. The other self-striping yarn that they have is this one. It's called Technicolor, and this one called Prism Brights.
They look the same.
Yeah, so it's not just blankets that I want to offer, but also the free, the free crochet pattern for all of these blankets, the free video tutorial that you can just watch and rewatch, and I'm never gonna take that off from the YouTube. Those things work now. The launch YouTube video is not working. I apologize for that, but I think I'm gonna put this up on the YouTube as well. All right, so that's the main collection, the blankets and the free patterns and the free video tutorials, and also I'm also offering the crochet kits for all of these blankets. Again, just to remind you that these kits are relatively on the higher cost side because they are 100% natural wool. What type of wool? Sheep's wool. There's sheep everywhere here. We walk out the door 5 minutes from our house on foot, there's sheep. So it's like, it's just everywhere. It's available now. It's environmental friendly. It's biodegradable in water. We can recycle it and so on and so forth. We also have a giveaway. There's going to be 2 winners. Okay. One winner will be from everybody who has been with us since whenever. Okay. So if you are in my email list, or if you are in my private Facebook group called Cris Crochet VIP Club, you have a chance to win. So one winner from that lot. The second winner will be coming from our new email list members. Okay, so if you sign up from today up to the end of May, you can also join our giveaway. To find our giveaway, you can look for it under the title giveaway on the main page of our website. So let me just put that down in the comments as well. So chriscrochet.co.uk giveaway.
Giveaway.
Yeah. So what's the price? You can be one out of 2 people who can choose to either get a full baby blanket crochet kit. Okay. If you want the smaller size, that's fine as well. But you can get the full kit, which includes the crochet hooks. You get 2 of that. You also get all the yarn that you need, and this is the natural wool. If you don't want to make your own baby blanket, that can be your price. You can choose to have the baby blanket as your price if you are the winner. Okay, and what design is up for grabs? Any design that I have put on the website. It can be a granny square, it can be a quilt type, it can be the stripes, either it's the wavy, the chevron one, or the simple stripes. It can be the star afghan that she absolutely loves. If you want it in rainbow,
12-sided star.
12-sided star. If you want it in any of the self-striping yarn. If you want it monochrome, please ask me to make a monochrome baby blanket for you. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But have at it. You can go check out our giveaway. Okay, there's simple steps there on our giveaway site. If you make a comment or if you like any of our YouTube videos for the baby blankets, you can add points for your giveaway entry. All right. Tell your friends about the giveaway. Tell your friends about the free patterns. If you want to start crocheting for the first time, that's fine as well. I mean, I would really encourage you, especially now we have so much time on our hands, you know, with children. She's starting to learn how to crochet as well.
Yes.
When I started 6 years ago, I wanted to make a baby blanket and I ended up with a couple of scarves because the baby blankets were not turning into baby blankets. I just got a bit impatient. So it took me about a year to finally finish my first baby blanket. So for those of you who are joining us just now, and I see Dale and Miriam, so this is the first baby blanket I made. This is not the one that we're selling. This is the one I made when I was doing my teacher training. So every time I would take the tube, I used to live in London, I would make one square. Yep, and my teacher trainer said, your baby blanket is like, it's like a time machine. You know, I've recorded every train trip that I made into central London, just making each square. So that could be your project. You probably will find out that some of your friends or even yourselves might get pregnant in the next few months. Who knows? Or in the next few weeks. I don't know. It's something to do, something good for your brain, something good for your mind. Using wool as well is good for the environment as against acrylic. I am aware that some people are allergic to wool, okay, and that it is what it is. But if you can hack it, I would really encourage you to use wool, 100% natural wool. It doesn't have to be sheep's wool. It can be alpaca. It can be, right. So the really nice kind of sheep's wool is called merino. That's actually my favorite. All right, if you have any questions, shoot me a question on the comments. I will, hopefully I can upload this video on YouTube. Again, I apologize for the glitches. Join the giveaway. You want to say goodbye, Stephanie? She wants to show, I think, her tail.
Yes.
All right. Who are you?
I'm the purple Ariel.
The purple Ariel that's been singing Frozen songs for the past how many hours?
And also the greatest show song.
All right. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.